A major Outlook zero-day vulnerability has been identified that's being exploited and has been being exploited for nearly a year already. Microsoft's now made everybody aware there are patches out to deal with it, but that's a long, long period of time. It's linked back to Russian hackers. It seems they have essentially found a way to get access to your Outlook. The worst news is that you don't have to interact with it at all in order for the exploit to be successful, which is particularly concerning because it could mean that somebody has delivered a message, calendar invite, a task, and using any one of those methods, the attacker could automatically exploit your Outlook. The other concern, of course, is that it also leaves very little forensics artifacts, which means it's very difficult to detect whether you've actually been exploited by it or not. So what are the things you need to look out for? What do we need to do to try and mitigate these risks, or at least to get you in a position where you can identify whether you have been compromised or not? The main thing, of course, if you are really worried about it and you're unsure, is to seek advice from a security expert. Other things you can do if you want to try and investigate it yourself is to review any sort of suspicious messages, calendar items, any tasks, anything that has a user has reported some sort of weird reminders coming from Outlook is a good indicator that you may have been compromised. You can examine and look at network logs as well as endpoint logs because there could be indicators in there. The other thing to really look out for is for something called SMB communications, which is a way for which the attackers are essentially using to communicate out to a remote source. So looking out for that traffic is a good indicator that you have been compromised. So just looking at log data, looking at your network traffic to see if you can see any suspicious outbound SMB connections. Microsoft have, like I said, supplied lots of documentation on this and a patch. If you need any help or assistance, we can always point you in the direction of people who can help you out.